What is up, my friends? You are very welcome along to Tuesday's Anfield Agenda News Roundup, where I'm going to be telling you why Arsenal should be 8th in the Premier League. We're also going to give you an update on one of their injured players. We'll have some words from Arne Slot. We'll talk about Ryan Gravenberch and why he is the, best player currently plying his trade in the Premier League, in my opinion. We'll give you some words from Florian Wirtz and a few other bits and pieces, including a potential start tonight for Alexander Isak. That and lots more to come, but remember, we will be live from 6:45 p.m. tonight for the watch-along of the game against Southampton, where we will be launching our giveaway to win this signed and framed Diogo Jota shirt, courtesy of our friends at the Collector's Corner. Make sure that you join us tonight, or keep an eye on the Anfield Agenda Instagram account where we will be launching that competition. It is open to everybody, by the way. So let's get cracking with the news. David Ornstein said that Madueke is expected to be sidelined for Arsenal for around 2 months with a knee injury. The winger sustained the problem in the first half in the game against Manchester City. And again, this is another one of Arteta's players starting to pick up more injuries. I don't think it's a coincidence that when he has explosive players like Saka, Madueke, that they keep picking up injuries. Could he be overplaying them? The answer, I believe, is yes, but let me know your thoughts. So our own manager, Arne Slot, this is what he had to say about the schedule. He said, another impact of the schedule is that we will certainly be making a number of changes for tonight's game against Southampton. At the time of writing, it's too early to say how many, but whatever the number is, we will select the starting lineup that is more ready to play against Southampton. We believe you will see Alexander Isak, Federico Chiesa and Rio Ngamoa will make up the Liverpool attack. Also, don't forget, we're expected to see Giovanni Leone make his Liverpool debut and Georgi Mamardashvili to start in goal. So, Ryan Gravenberch, new contract. That's what we were all talking about during the week. And according to Alex Crook, that is in the works. Liverpool are ready to reward Ryan Gravenberch with a new long-term contract. He's got just under 3 years to go on his current deal. So it is around the time where you would expect Liverpool and Ryan Gravenberch's representatives to get talking. And that's exactly what's happening. Right. So there's been a release, and you know the way everybody loves to tell us that we're the PGMOL FC, that we won the league title because of them, that we are Liverpool and all this other nonsense. Well, Squawka have released a set of stats today that show how the Premier League would look if the VAR decisions were correct. And the big mover here is not Liverpool, because we're still perfect. 5 wins from 5, even with the VAR decisions, and we're supposed to be Liverpool, right? But we're still top of the table. Arsenal, though, bit of a difference there, Arsenal fans. You aren't 2nd, 3rd, 4th. You're not even 5th. Surely you're 6th. 7th, though, right? You know I love the number 7. 8th. 8th place is where Arsenal should be if VAR decisions were correct, according to the folks at Squawka. They reckon the league table would look like this. Liverpool 1st, Crystal Palace 2nd, Spurs 3rd, Fulham 4th, Chelsea 5th, Bournemouth 6th. Everton should be above Arsenal according to VAR. And then you've got Arsenal in 8th place. Man United, by the way, for what it's still worth, still be lower half, but they'd be 12th. So there you go. Let me know your thoughts on that one. Again, this myth about us being Liverpool out the window. Right, let's talk Florian Wirtz. He's been speaking to Sky Germany about settling in, of course, his life at Liverpool and the start to his career here. He said, of course, I would have liked to have scored a goal or collected a few assists, but no matter what anybody says, I'm staying cool. I know what I'm capable of, and also I know what I'm ready to bring to the pitch at some point. And I agree. I see progression every time Florian Wirtz takes to the pitch, and I'm sure you guys do as well. Don't mind the naysayers. Like I keep saying to everybody, they have no intention or desire or want for Wirtz to succeed. Same with Isak, same with Ekitike. So let them keep writing him off. Let them keep underrating him, because you know who won't? The players that he's coming up against, because they know what a star Florian Wirtz is. You know it, I know it, Liverpool certainly know it. So let's just keep supporting our boy and let the haters hate, because he's going to ram it back down their throats. Paul Joyce has said Alexander Isak is looking likely to come into Liverpool's first 11 for the game against Southampton as he seeks to build up match fitness. Normally, this wouldn't be a game you would expect Ryan Gravenberch to be anywhere near, but for the reason Paul Joyce has spelled out, absolutely agree and understand where the manager's coming from. Apart from all of that, I'm not saying he needs confidence, but if he went on tonight, bagged himself a goal, it wouldn't hurt, would it, to kick off his Liverpool career quickly with a goal, take that pressure off his shoulders, and then he can get stuck into scoring, well, many more of them. The player of the week, by the way, in the Premier League has been voted, and it is Ryan Gravenberch, and I think you will all agree with me, he is a very deserving winner. Ryan Gravenberch confirmed as the player of the week. So, let's talk about Florian Wirtz yet again. He said, "I'm not playing badly, I just haven't got the points, goals and assists yet. It will come eventually and then everything will be fine." Well, he said he hasn't got the points. Somebody needs to pull him up on that one. You know I'm a pedantic person and you know I need to pull them up on the... Got all the points, Florian. Every point possible, dude. 5 wins in the Premier League, a win in the Champions League. So, you know, don't be putting yourself down, dude. We're perfect. You're perfect. It's all perfect. He also said, "It's no secret that I'd like to have more so far, but I'm patient. And just as I said, I know full well that I can play football well. Sooner or later, I'm sure that will return to normal." And it will. Like I said, let the doubters keep on doubting because we know what we have in Florian Wirtz. So tonight, before the game goes live, I'm going to give you another guess at my attempt to submit a Liverpool 11. So I'm going to go Mamadashvili, Frimpong, Gomez, Leone, Robertson at left back, unless there's a youngster that Arna wants to bring in. In midfield, I expect to see Endo, Jones and Leone. And then up top, on the right-hand side, probably going to see Chiesa. Left-hand side, Rio and Gamoa and Alexander Isak through the middle. But I also have a favour to ask. So you may or may not know, but next month during the international break, I'm going to be away for a prolonged period, somewhere 10, 14 days, somewhere around that. So I need some ideas from you guys for content that you would like me to pre-record for when I'm away, to keep you guys ticking over, and of course keep our channel ticking over. So I have a few video ideas I've already been working around with, but if there's any other ones that you would like me to record, do let me know in the comment section and I will try my very best to add them to the list and get it done. Another word again about last night's Ballon d'Or ceremony. Still absolutely shocked this morning, waking up and realising again that Mohamed Salah somehow finished 4th. How Lamine Yamal, with I believe 9 league goals, finished in 2nd place. Absolutely baffles me. It doesn't make any sense. Like I said, I'm a huge fan of his. The kid has multiple Ballon d'Ors in the future. But to put him ahead of Mohamed Salah in an individual award ceremony, because I see a lot of people in the comments saying, but the team won X, Y and Z. That's great, but this is an individual award. And Mohamed Salah's numbers absolutely wiped the floor with Lamine Yamal's. So to have him 2 places below him in the Ballon d'Or rankings for me was nothing short of disrespectful. And I said it last night and I'm going to say it again. That's it for me though. You won't be hearing about the Ballon d'Or again until next year when hopefully we are talking about the King having his crowning moment. I will see you guys back here tonight at 6:45 for the watch along of the Southampton game. We will have it all for you. If it goes right through the penalties, we'll be here. Match reaction, player ratings video. And as always, we appreciate your support. Don't forget to keep an eye on our Instagram as we will be giving away that jersey with thanks to the Collector's Corner as well. And yeah, I'll see you guys tonight for the game. Much love. Bye-bye.